Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem Yahshua, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone who were well, taught us his truth, and warned us of the things to come, the things that you see happening in the Bible that are the prophecies. All right, the things you see now happening. All right, apostles and elders have been speaking about it for about 30 years. So that's how you know this is the truth. All right, peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. I am pushing this truth and sincerity to water for which I do. We love you, to water for edifying the elect, and Shalom. All right. It's your brother Dawadah here, Abarat Dazah, meaning Father's will, here to give you an edifying lesson through the Spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. Alright, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai being who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Alright, if you're watching this now, you're a so-called black, Native American, or Latino man or woman, you're a Hebrew Israelite according to the Bible. Alright, we're going to get one scripture first, alright, which is going to be Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. All right, it says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. All right, so my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Now the thing is, our people are very prideful, you know what I mean? All right, and we know the scriptures tell you that pride leadeth before destruction, and that's exactly what's going to happen, because our people are proud. Whenever you ask our people who they are, I'm black, you know what I'm saying, or I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Dominican, I'm Mexican, but you try to tell them who they are, and they buck up at you. All right? It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. All right? That you are thou hast rejected knowledge, and knowledge you rejecting is the Most High, because we're telling you you're an Israelite. So if you know you're Israelite, now you have to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, and walk in the ways of the Spirit. All right? It says, I will also reject thee. Thou shalt be no priest to me, saying thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. All right, so our people are totally destroyed and forgotten of. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell. All right, people are totally destroyed and forgotten of, man. All right, we have no leadership amongst the so-called blacks, Native American, Latinos. All right, no one cares about us. No one helps us out. All right, in a way that will benefit us. All right, and that goes totally for you Mexicans. All right, who are Issacharites, and that's what this video is going to be about, man. All right, you so-called Mexicans who think that you have your independence. All right, you don't have your independence. All right, you're not free. You're slaves, man. All right, you're Issacharites. All right, the word Issachar, all right, Ishashkar, and the Hebrew, it means to be hired, or he's hired to be, to be hired. All right, and if you look, who are the people that pretty much makes the world go around, no matter where they're at? All right, it's the so-called Mexicans. All right, you're in every fucking restaurant that I go to. All right, you're in every goddamn bar. And afterwards you're the one cleaning up. All right, I go to these farm towns, and you're the ones in the farms doing all the hard labor in the damn heat, man. You're the ones on top of the roofs, building up the damn houses, man. You're the ones cutting the grass and shit, man. He is hired. So who do you think that fits you? All right. So what we trying to tell you is that you're so-called black, that you're so-called that you so-called Mexicans are Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. Really quick, we're gonna get some history on your flag. All right, because it says for my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. The knowledge that you have a lack of knowledge, but the knowledge that you do have is void. All right, the knowledge that you have it comes to naught, man. At the end of the day, it's vain. All right. So we're just gonna read this small little article, this little tidbit here. All right, it's going into your history about your independence and your flag. So it says, the Mexican flag is full of national symbolism. The green stripe represents the independence movement. The white stripe represents the purity of the Catholic faith. Now let's stop there for a second. You didn't have the Catholic faith before the so-called white man came, because Catholicism derives from the Roman churches, which is a so-called white man. That's how you know you guys were in slavery, and Catholicism was beat and murdered into you. All right, they scared and whipped and forced Catholicism onto you. That's what we're trying to tell you. You didn't have Catholicism. So stop believing that the so-called white man is God. Stop believing that the so-called white man is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. He's not him. They are the devil. All right. 1821, you made a pact to get your independence with the so-called white man that if you would accept Roman Catholicism, that you would be able to gain your independence. You sold out. That's all that happened. You sold out, and that's why your country is in shambles now, because you are in league, you are in bed with the so-called white man. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 verse 10 says, never trust thine enemy, because as iron rusteth, so does his wickedness. Now you have a drug-ridden country, third world country right now, because you're in league with the so-called white man. They push drugs into your community just like they push drugs into our community, just like they push drugs into to Tokyo during the opioid wars, just like they're pushing drugs into their own people. They give these drugs to the people. All right. The so-called white man, which is Esau. All right, Esau. That is their biblical nationality, and they are not to be trusted. But you so-called Mexicans love them. All right. For my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. All right, because you don't know that you're an Israelite, you will continue to be cursed. All right. I mean, you're still going to be cursed until Yahweh Shai returns and delivers us. But why are you so proud? You don't even know who the fuck you are. All right. It says the red stripe represents the Spaniards that join in the quest for independence and the blood of the national heroes. The blood of the national heroes revert back to the show that I did a couple weeks ago, titled "You Mexicans Are Not Independent" or something like that. I'll show you in a minute. See if I can go there now. These so-called Mexicans are not independent or not free, something like that. Yeah, you so-called Mexicans are not independent, and you're not. All right. So the blood that was shed was your own people, man, and you made it. And this is what I mean by you getting in bed with them. This is what I mean by you getting selling out. Your own people was put to death, including the man that you see here, Father Hidalgo, Miguel Hidalgo. All right, that man right there. He was trying to get y'all free. You know, and yeah, ultimately it wasn't of the Most High. The Most High wanted it done this way, so he was put to death, just like Nat Turner was when he was trying to free the slaves over here in America. It wasn't our time to be free yet. Just like it wasn't your time. Most High wanted you to be free through the way that He freed you. Okay. So there was this epic war that broke out, and he and Father Miguel Hidalgo ended up dying, man, being put to death by way of firing squad. So he was shot to death, and after y'all saw that, y'all were dismantled, and you got in bed with the so-called white man, and basically, you basically just you so-called Mexicans basically just kiss the so-called white man's ass, man, to get your freedom. All right. Now you're warriors, but you've been my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. It says the emblem shield symbolizes the Aztec heritage. According to legend, the gods, which you're going off with that. See now, the gods. You see. So who do you serve? Do you serve this so-called white man as God, Jesus Christ? Who you guys? It says gods here, because your Aztec Indians, they which they are fucking savages. The word Indian means savage, but you know what? They are savages because the Aztecs and Mayans, they were worshiping other gods, man. And yet y'all still put that on your flag, and that's why the Most High is cursing y'all. Y'all still serving other gods. All right. It says the emblem shield symbolizes the Aztec heritage. According to legend, the gods had advised the Aztecs that the place where they should establish their city was to be identified when they saw an eagle perched on a prickly pear tree, which the eagle represents the so-called white man. See, so you guys are going off, man. What your flag has symbolism in it. It says, let's start at Obadiah chapter 1 verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai concerning Edom, all right, which is Esau. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. So this is talking about the so-called white man, all right. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So-called white man exalts himself as the eagle, man. All right, and you have the eagle on your flag, just like the the American symbol being the bald eagle, just like the Roman symbol just being the bald eagle. You see the comparisons we're making here. The Roman Catholic churches that you accept also came in the name of in the symbolism of the eagle. America comes in the symbolism of the eagle. You come in the symbolism of the eagle. So you're with the so-called white man, man. You're in league with them. This is let's see. I'll see. I'm looking for John Salachia. John, I thought it was 8 or 48. Or is it 44? Yeah, verse 44. It says, ye are of your father the devil. So you are of your father the devil, because y'all in the same bed with him and y'all worship them. All right, you think who you call Jesus is a so-called white man, and he's not. Ye are of your father the devil. Now he's the devil. And the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning. Talking about Cain, man. Alright, which later came out as Esau through the Spirit. He was the first murderer from the beginning. And abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and a father of it. So that means he's the devil, because the word devil comes from diablos, which y'all speak Spanish. So diablos means what? Deceiver. A so-called white man is the only man in the world who has deceived the nations, man. All right, and did a goddamn good job at it. Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not where him, who is he? In order to run this world, which the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, they run the world. In order to run the world, in order to get that image of the so-called white man being who you call Jesus Christ, all throughout your houses, all throughout your churches, on TV and books and everywhere you look, you have to run the world. That means this proves that they are the so-called white man, are the wicked, and they're the goddamn devil. You so-called Mexicans are not free. You're Hebrew Israelites according to the Holy Bible. Your name in Hebrew is Ishashkar, which means he is hired. You're the only people in the nation, race of people in the world that work harder and more jobs and more longer shifts than any other nation of people. All right? You know, and even them damn gooks over there with their sweatshops. You work harder than them. You motherfuckers never stop working, man. You're always the first hired. All right. You guys are goddamn slaves, man. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachor, double honors to my apostles, the elders, a great millstone who showed us his truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful, like out here pushing the truth and sincerity. The bottom for what y'all do, we love you and we appreciate you to the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Shalom to you. You so-called Mexicans need to come back to your power, man. All right. The Most High loves you, man. All right. Shalom.